Good morning, everybody. So I woke up with this message and this vibe on my spirit, and I wanted to put it out there. I got to work a little bit earlier today, so before I step into my classroom, I wanted to put this message out there for you guys for your consideration. But first, I have been having some difficulty with my sound, so if you would, please just let me know that you are here with me. Good morning, Maggie. So the message, if you guys are here, please let me know that you're here and say hello, good morning, something, and let me know that you all hear me on this. Let me plug this up. All right, so make sure. Good morning. Ooh, and my salsa starts playing. Let me turn that off. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? All right. So again, I'm getting ready to go into work, and I woke up with this message on my spirit. So I wanted to put that out there for your consideration before you start your day. And the message that I'm putting out there, I was always raised to believe that someone who helps you whenever you're struggling, that's not help. That's considered love. And I've built an entire career as a school teacher. I've built a career on giving chances and believing in all kinds of chances, first chances, second chances, and believing in every single person's individual. I myself tend to be a positive person, and people follow me because I tend to put positive messages out there. But just because I put positive messages out there does not mean that I don't go through struggle just like everybody else. But my ability, the way that I was raised, a very dear friend of mine, a man by the name of Hayes Williams. Hayes was a very influential part of my life. And the one message that he gave me, the one quote that he gave me that I still carry on to this day, and I use within my classroom, and I tell my people within my circle, I tell them all the time. Y'all can hear me? Just making sure. I tell my students this all the time. And this quote, what he said was, the same boiling water that hardens the egg softens the potato. It's not your circumstances, it's what you're made of. And every single day, we get the same 24 hours. And the things that you go through in your life are not meant to destroy you. They're not meant to tear you down. They're not meant to break you. They're not meant to do any of those things. What they're meant to do is to show you what you're made of. They're meant to show you that you were built for all of this. And I carry that within my spirit on a daily basis. I was built for every single struggle that I'm facing right now. Otherwise, I would have not been able to survive them. You are built for every single damn struggle that you're going through. Every single bill, screw it. Every single relationship, screw it. Every single, the tragedies, your death in your families, I understand. I also know and believe in your power to overcome and survive those things, as difficult and as painful as those things are. They're meant to show you what you're made of. They're meant to show you the content of your character and how strong you are. And all the people that are going to be watching this eventually, I don't even know you. And I believe in your ability to overcome those things. 9 out of 10 times what happens, though, is people keep on giving CPR to dead situations. There's nothing that you can change about it, yet you let your fears and your doubts and all of those things destroy your ability or remove yourself from having the ability to overcome them. And it's unfortunate, but you need to learn how to stop doing that, because you are stronger than everything that you've ever been through. You are more powerful than you give yourself credit for, period. I've gone through all of those things and probably then some, but our struggles are subjective, period. At the end of the day, I do believe that certain people, whenever you start to put yourself in a position where you start loving yourself and where you start to set healthy boundaries inside of your life, I know, I've seen it, I've experienced it. Toxic people are going to fall back. It's going to piss them off, and toxic people are going to fall back. That's not a reflection of you. That's a reflection of them. And at the end of the day, sometimes your circle is going to decrease in size, but it's going to increase in value. And no matter what, when all is said and done, it's really corny, but I'd rather have 1/4 than 25 pennies, because I want to know that the people are around me, they love me and they appreciate and respect me for who the hell I am with no pretenses. They love me and they accept me for who I am and not who I'm pretending to be just to be accepted by them, if that makes any sense. So what I'm not about to let you do, and what I'm not about to do, is I'm not about to sit here on a Monday morning and let you play with your demons. Because at the end of it, when all is said and done, this is going to sound really harsh. But at a certain point, I stopped feeling bad for people who constantly complain about their life and how miserable it is, or their situation and how sad they are about it, when they make absolutely no effort in order to remove themselves from that situation, when they make absolutely no effort whatsoever in order to make some kind of positive change or remove these toxic people from their life. You can't sit here and complain and then wonder why you're still in this situation. Hayes also taught me something called existing beyond existence. What he used to say was that there are certain things that are happening that you have the ability to do. Sometimes a tiny pebble can create a little ripple, which turns into a wave, which can potentially change the tides of somebody's life. And I know that I'm living my purpose and know my life is not perfect. But what I refuse to do, like I said before, is play with my demons or entertain my demons. Because again, just like I am, you are stronger than everything that you're facing right now. And I genuinely and wholeheartedly believe this. And there's somebody on your timeline that needs to hear this message, because I woke up with it on my spirit enough to sit here and make this video. Trust me when I say this. You are stronger than everything that you've been through. And more importantly, you need to set the example for the people that are in your circle that are struggling with you. And again, that's not help, that's love. I genuinely love you, whether I know you or not. I genuinely believe in you, whether you recognize it, you want to accept it, it doesn't matter, because it's not going to change the validity of that statement. It's still going to be true today, tomorrow, just like it was true in the past. I tend to be a person that doesn't have regrets. Whether it was a bad situation or a good situation, no matter what, I came out of that with something that I had not previously had before, which is knowledge, which is experience. So I have nothing there to regret. Made some pretty bad choices, but nonetheless, all of that stuff doesn't even matter. You need to let your vibe in your life vibrate so hard that it forces negative people and toxic people in order to fall back. And again, it's going to piss off toxic people whenever you start to love yourself and start setting healthy boundaries within your life. But that's not your fault, nor is it your problem to own. You need to start setting the vibration. You need to start putting that stuff out there. So again, you need to put yourself and surround yourself by a bunch of people that literally appreciate, celebrate, and reciprocate your vibe. Your energy needs to be infectious. It needs to be contagious. Yeah, it's going to piss off a couple of people. But again, that's not your fault and it's not your problem, because you deserve that. You deserve your happiness. Don't sit here and complain about the negativity in your life, about the toxic people in your life, about the struggles, because those struggles are going to give you certain character. I promise. I promise you that they will. You have to take the lessons as they come in. And no matter what, guys, your vibe sets the tone for your life. You have to vibrate so high on a daily basis and accept the struggles and embrace the struggles, because at the end of the day, again, those circumstances are not meant to break you or tear you down. They're meant to show you what you're made of. And you are made of something amazing. No matter what you're going through, you are stronger than all of that. And I don't need to know you in order to believe in that. Teach your life. Mwah.